Welcome back to the channel, guys. So a lot went down on Monster Legends today. I made a ton of upgrades to my account. That's the first time I've ever seen it say the name of the person that wants to help me. That's new for me. I've been farming food all day. I activated the Guardian. We're up to 10 mil. I plan to use all of that on relics. We're probably going to be out of gold real soon, but anyways, so let me show you today. If you haven't seen the videos, I live streamed this morning. We did a relic opening. I called it a relic party. I did the gauntlet stream earlier today. Alright, so where I'm at is I was able to pull a pump seed staff. That was the best pull, but in a sense I kind of bought it. We spent 15,000 gold war coins in the team shop, but nonetheless it could have went a lot worse. We could have not pulled it, and we pulled this staff. I'm extremely happy for it. We need to level it up though. Earlier in the gauntlet I lost my black feather because we were not able to pull enough stamina with our hit. I'm probably going to do tomorrow's or today's gauntlet tomorrow after Lindworm finishes ranking, and I will do that on a live stream. And then I think the following gauntlet, I'm going to make another video, like a gauntlet video, because I told you guys that if we made changes or something new had happened to what I was doing with the gauntlet, that I would make a video. Well, it has. We have a triple Uriel essence team now for the later nodes where Bomb can't keep up anymore. And speaking of Bomb, we did get a relic for him. I crafted this with my own relics that I broke down. I need a second one for him, but until then we're just using the Nabutos armor that I'd already had. I was so unfortunate to pull multiple laser beam swords. It's awkward in that it's pretty much like the best sword relic in the game for maximizing damage, but when you're free to play like myself, you're usually not the maxed out, decked out guy that's trying to do the extra bit of damage. You're basically the guy trying to survive. So I almost always lean towards Kane's sword being my favorite sword relic. I don't see me leveling this up. I basically don't use any monsters that really rely on a sword, meaning if I use them, they're not on any main team. Like I used a sword monster in the Nemesis dungeon. That's the last time I used a sword, really. And we have 2 of them. So to me, they're just dust collectors, but at any time, a meta monster could pop up that wears swords, and they all of a sudden become great stuff. One of the things that I pulled that I was extremely happy about was from a gold chest. We got this, I guess it's called Thetis armor. I don't know how you really pronounce it, but with more levels on it, it is going to become an amazing bait armor. If we look here when it's maxed, yeah, like at level 38, it pulls 300 stamina, meaning if I can get this guy to where he's surviving a hit on a late Van Daken node, that's incredible. We could drain him, and yeah, that's basically the main goal focus there. I can move it around to other monsters that can wear armor. Like a perfect example that comes to mind is the race monster from last race. It is a thunder monster, so if it was wearing that armor and it had 10 life runes on, it could easily stand up against a cat UFO or a Siamus and just drain them on whatever node. I'm hoping anyway. We will find out in time. Other than that, what else did I get? I got a Watts mask that is basically just a healing relic. I even thought about using it to craft another diamond, and then we made our biggest upgrade to the account overall, which was crafting a 3rd Uriel essence. I have no intentions of leveling up these 2 Uriel essences that are level 1. I am, however, thinking about leveling up the 1, but not really. I figure if I use a Uriel essence in PvP or Wars or something, I should use the higher level one. But in Gauntlet, I like the idea of having level 1s in case I want to move them to a throwaway monster. Like, say you have a monster that takes 2 turns to everybody else, you can easily use a monster that can wear Uriel essence like Relic or something and let him get hit, die, come back to life, get hit again, and die just to drain stamina that way. While moving around a Uriel essence to do that is a lot cheaper if you just leave them level 1. We also pulled a Moonhaze essence, which I have absolutely no interest in using. But again, these are uncraftable relics that you can't get any other way. So I mean, it's worth noting that they're just uncraftable, guys. But I really wish like we could have got a Wanguzu shield. I really wish we could have got Eltron's mask instead of Watt's mask. Like, yeah, it could have went different ways. We got some gold relics. Like I only had the one gold drain mask, and now I have this whole handful of them. So if I level up a couple of these, I don't ever have to move them around. That can save me a lot of daily gold, guys. I'm not even going to lie. If you know anything about the gauntlet and being a scrub and having to use baits, you will learn right away that you spend millions and millions and millions of gold moving your bait relics from one bait monster after it dies to the next bait monster so that it can die. And that costs just a fortune. If I could not have to do that because I have a couple of these leveled up, that would be incredible. And I got the staves. I got a few more of the staff, and then I also got the other staff that I didn't have, which was I thought I was going to have to use somewhere. Right here. No? Okay, well, it looks like a dummy, I used the staff that drains when hitting. I used it to craft earlier, but I guess I don't need it anymore because I have the pump seed staff, but still I would have liked to keep it. I did get an extra cane of Atlantis. Just a lot of relic stuff going on, but we got plenty that we need. And now I need to decide like which ones I'm going to level. I think the best one to level currently is probably Morg's armor, but pump seed staff actually cost me in the gauntlet, so that's going to be the one I want to get to like level 30, I think. So I'm going to do that right now. We're at like, how much food did I say? We're 9.5 mil food. Let's see if we can do anything with it. We go find our pump seed. Level it up. Let's see, 25, 30. 30 costs us half of our food. I thought, yeah, I have a few of these locked, so I can afford to come off of them. All right, so pump seed is out of the way now. Meaning, I think that's enough. I just want to interrupt this video, guys, to let you know that monster that I told you was the quest monster is most likely not the quest monster. It's going to be a free monster that is actually an epic, and you can get the cells during the pass. So the quest to find the quest monster combo is still out there, and I'll be crossing my fingers that I have the monsters just like you guys should be. That I should be okay. In the future nodes, I will come back to it and level it up again if it's not enough, but I truly think that's enough. Another main one is to get this to 100 because I have a staff and or I have a mask that's draining I think 180, so when paired with an armor I want to be able to drain 280, so we're looking at needing to drain another 100. At least to the best of my knowledge, that's... Yeah, so we're draining 180 there. Meaning I want this to drain 100. So let's see, how much does it cost to get it up to 100? Just 600k. There, we'll take it a little over. We'll go to a mil. Yeah, that seems perfect. Alright, so now I have the ability to fully bait with a mask and an armor monster like Heist. Straight up ability to bait. It's probably cheap to level up. Oh yeah, I need to work on leveling up this amulet for our black feather. So I think we can get that up to probably 2 mil invested in it. There, we'll just put it at 100. I think that's perfect. And this should be good for a while. Then I can go back to saving up food, and we will put the rest of the food in on... I'm guessing Morg's armor. I'd like to get my Morg's armor to level 30 as well, which I'm basically out of food now. I think we have 2 mil food. Let's see. We have 400k food, so we'll come back at a later time after we farm more food. During race, I usually farm a plenty of food. I just won't have much gold by the start of race, but we do make a good bit of gold, so we should be able to make up for that. And that's basically what's going on my channel. It's just that we upgrade it that way. I put Lind in the ranker because I have this small little window where we don't have the Spitfire crafted yet, or I mean hatched, and we don't have the maze monster crafted yet or hatched. So there's this like window of time to either work on rank 2s, because I already have them all rank 1 but those 2 monsters, and instead of working on a rank 2, I went ahead and ranked Lindworm. I want to cap break out him a couple of times after he's done ranking up and use him in tomorrow's gauntlet. So I need to be careful minded of my food before leveling Morg's armor and save that for tomorrow to level him up. There's a monsters challenge, but I'm not really doing it. But I am doing the maze. I'm still like a little less than 2k maze coins short, but there'll be 2 days worth of the hidden path, so I should be able to get it no problem. But the sooner I can get it, the sooner I can get it ranking up, because I have to craft it for 2 days and then hatch it for 2 days, so that's 4 days, which means there's no way I can get it ranked up for a 5th day before race starts. I don't see it happening without gems. So again, I'll be hemmed up come race without the ability to get my level 10s. But one of the biggest upgrades that I'm going to make to my account as soon as the discount comes is we're going to strip off all 3 of these runes and we're going to put level 10s on. I want to be able to wear 3 10 team speeds on this monster. That's the number one thing that I want to be able to do with it. The other thing that I need to be able to do is switch out, I think the race monster is going to be triple 10. I'm going to use it in a main team of Lindworm, Chuckle, and the race monster. And the race monster will just be a rotating monster to where we can use different monsters in its place for a different situation. And a lot of people have mentioned, like, why don't I put 10s on Tabora? That probably is going to happen, but that's probably not going to happen until after book rewards, which puts me in the awkward state of, do I spend gems to remove the runes, even though I don't have the runes to put them on yet? And I don't know. Honestly, guys, it might be a whole nother month before that happens. Meaning, whenever I reach a situation where I need Tabora to get 3% speed faster, which is how much percentage it is to raise it to 10s instead of 9s, we'll just rank her once. And then I learned today that ranking Lindworm to be faster than Tabora is not good, so I probably will never let my Lind get higher than Tabora until something else pops off in the gauntlet that puts me in a different situation. But I do need to work on better baits for those later nodes. I got plenty of baits for the earlier nodes, and then everybody becomes a throwaway on the later nodes. So we'll make a video that'll better explain that in the future. And I've basically given up on bingo, even though I still got like 2 weeks left on the task, or a week and a half, but I haven't even logged into it for like 2 days. So yeah, don't look towards me getting that big jump in the gems like I had hoped for. And then the race is so soon that I don't even really want to start another task at the moment. So that's what's going on the channel today, guys. I will leave links in the description for both streams that I did earlier if you guys want to see what I've been doing in the gauntlet with the new stuff, or if you want to see me opening the new stuff. So anyway, guys, later.